Good morning. Happy Valentine's today. It is, well, happy VD if you're out and about or not. Anyways, Valentine's Day today. It's February 14th, Friday, which is the Venus's day. So what a perfect day to have Valentine's Day on. Anyways, numbers of the day are 14 and 11. So a lot of people have goals to declare their love, to speak up. A lot of people are planning to be more optimistic, especially that we're in the Scorpio moon. It's become clear that there are things you need to get rid of, something toxic, something that you need to purge. So some of you guys, like if you're sick, your nose is running. It's like, I want to say excrement. We do have that Uranus and Taurus, which is the opposite. So like things could be leaking. Your eyes, your nose, your ears. I'm getting tones in my left ear. A lot of times I don't speak up when I do get the tones, unless it's loud. But I've been getting like little tones. It kind of sounds more like white noise. That's pretty much the best way I can describe it. Okay, so 14 and 11. 14 can be about declarations. It can, I want to say it can be a confession, and it could be having to do with media. Okay, so it can be, you know, TV, Facebook. I'm hearing will. Okay, so this can be about a will. This could be using your will, because we are talking about a Scorpio moon here, let's face it. Or it can be somebody named Will, or the word will within another word, right? Like swill. I don't know. Let me get a swill of that. Let's see. What else do we have? We're still in the Scorpio moon. I did not go over the description yesterday just because I was kind of clouded with this extremely positive vibe. It made me, I kind of lost my shit. Like I was pummeled with such positive energy. It was really hard for me to integrate it and focus on anything else. Okay, dark star, dark heart. I'm getting dark star and dark heart again. They made me look at it. Okay, so Scorpio moon is self-reliance, willpower. They have legendary willpower and a true potential for self-mastery and wisdom. So a lot of you guys could be going through that right now. Okay, so like I said, leaking, that could be crying, that could be tears, that could be happy VD day. It could be sex organs leaking, sorry, or even your elimination system. So the elimination system, that would be like, you know, sorry, but taking a shit. Okay, so it could be like issues with your intestines. Sorry, it is a purge or a detox energy. So, I mean, anything goes. Sorry, guys. I'm hearing expel. Okay, so expel as in to push out, like expelling or extracting. That also is like taking out, a saving. Or reserving something, to putting it on the side for later. Interesting. Okay, so I got a whole shitload of channeled stuff with this. Let me get back to the Scorpio energy. Idealistic, excellent judgment, magnetic, ambitious, very influential, phenomenal memory, passionate, resourceful, creative, and original. Scorpio is the sign of death and regeneration, so that's, you know, Phoenix rising. They can be intense, okay? Driven by their passions. They have great self-control. They work to benefit humanity, and right now work is very important to self-expression. Scorpio energy has high standards, pride of craftsmanship, executive ability, but They like to do it on their own. They do not like any demands or control being put on them. They're really good at hiding feelings, so you could say that they're secretive. Okay, so there is secrets involved, or the unspoken. It's also the unknown. Okay, Scorpio is resonant with dark. And actually, that's in my additional channelings. But anyways, with the Scorpio, they like to push their feelings on the side. Like, I don't want to feel that. I'm going to kill it off. I'm not going to feel anything. So it's kind of like feeling numb. Okay, but then you still got this bubble that needs to be dealt with, and you don't want it to happen at an unfortunate time. So make sure you make the time to purge. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself in 7-Eleven crying while you're making a Slurpee. Okay, I know. I know this from experience. Okay, I neglected my purge time, and I found myself making coffee crying uncontrollably. And the thing was, it wasn't even my tears. I'm pretty sure that I was channeling somebody else because I didn't know what I was sad about, but I could not stop crying. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, oh my God, I haven't been making time to purge. So it was just a little bit of tears, feeling for something. It was like, what do you call that when, like, let's say soda in the bottle, you know, this, let's pretend that this is, you know, the crap that you filled yourself up with, the dark emotions, the things you need to heal. Okay, you can empty it out, but there's going to be residue in the bottle, right? You got to wash it out and cleanse it, or, you know, detox it. So there's little remnants, little traces, lingerings, and inklings that need to be flushed out. Okay, so flushing. With the Scorpio energy, there can be a secret sorrow or troubles that concern family problems or health. Okay, Scorpio is the sign of death, transition, and transformation. Okay, so there's endings. There's not necessarily a physical death. This could be mental, emotional, financial, whatever, all dimensions of energy. I want to say dumping on others. So you could be expressing yourself, or your doldrums you're releasing, because endings and death is release also. Okay, so this is a final release. With Scorpio, there's also issues with trusting, okay? Trust issues and vulnerability issues. Hence the scrutiny that comes before you commit or be intimate with anybody, especially friends and lovers, you know, even family. You may just be quiet and keep things to yourself. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I forgot where I was. I was talking to a customer, so I can't remember exactly where I was. I believe... Oh, that's where I was. I was at the point where I was about to tell you the shadow side of Scorpio. Okay? Obstinance. That's a hell no, fuck you, no. Or an I don't think so. Okay? And there's secrecy. Being secretive. Being jealous. Resentful. Domineering. And I mentioned before about the tendency to cut off feelings. It's like you're killing the pain off because you don't feel like suffering. So that's a shutting down. The dread of rejection. Excuse me. Okay, so I mentioned earlier about secret sorrow or troubles that concern family problems or health. Okay, some of you, if you are Scorpio, or at this time, under this moon, you may suffer the early loss of a mother or a wife or a caretaker of sorts. And let's see. The need for escape, fear of being controlled, grudges. I heard grudge match. Okay, so this could be a grudge match where you have a grudge, somebody else has a grudge, or you might have the same grudge as somebody else. It doesn't have to be somebody that you're fighting with. You guys can, you know, align yourselves and become friends because you're against the same thing. And I've never said that before, so, you know, they're telling me to say that. vindictiveness. Also, too, and I find this with a lot of these Scorpio males, that they're really controlling. They want to control things, control the outcome, control other people. Okay. Now, the controlling thing is for people who are not consciously aware, realizing that they can't control anything but themselves. Okay. That's why I said that the Scorpio has the potential for mastery and willpower. Doesn't mean they do. I know some Scorpio males who are evolved, but a majority of the Scorpio males that I know, I think they're like in their early 30s or whatever. They just can't seem to control themselves and they want to control others. I am a Scorpio female myself. I have a Scorpio sun. I've realized that I can't worry about anybody else. Okay, the things you can't control. And right now, and still, and for a long time, I've been working on controlling myself. Okay. You don't own anybody else, so you can't control what you don't own, right? Okay, so what else? Cheating. Sexual deviance. Lusty. Obsessive. Obsession. Stalking. Possessiveness, rejection, treachery, being treacherous, spiteful, self-indulgence, also temperamental, narcissistic, and lack of willpower. Okay, this Scorpio moon could affect these male sex organs and the elimination system. I even want to say possibly vomiting. I just I was seeing an emoji I got in my messages earlier that just flashed in my head. Okay, so additional channelings: death, corporate power, wills, taxes, estate, corporation, eagle eyes. Also, along that note, the phoenix, spiders, and scorpions, of course. Those are all representative of scorpionic stages. Okay, and assassins. She's got the looks that kill. And also I'm hearing shoot to kill. Okay, sharpshooter, sharp dresser, just sharp period. Can be talking sharp, thinking sharp, sharp, edgy, the edge. On the edge of the abyss. Interesting. Okay, also, executive order, the underworld, the vixen, Lilith, hanging, electrocution, murder, beheading, dark pleasures, hidden secrets, demons, destroyer of narcissists and all things toxic, vampires, succubitch, having the life sucked out of you, leeches, demonic possession, in the grips of, in the throes of, I just heard. Also seeing ghosts, spirits, apparitions, all things from beyond, the unknown, mystery, dark, cold, toxic, poison, execution, violence, ancestors, voices from the past, the underbelly of the beast, magnetic, sexuality, crisis and intensity, puzzles, raising hell, hellraiser, dark secrets, emergencies, horror, the horror story, a horrible story, all things light, burning for you through the fire, scared shitless, plague, evacuation. I'm hearing evacuation, guys. Weird. I saw 911 this morning. So we've got 911 and evacuation. Oh boy. Okay, so in need of rescue or in need of extraction. Plague, savagery, violence and brutality. I did say violence before. It could be very violent, guys. We are dealing with the death sign, right? Okay, Lord of the Flies, viruses, disease, famine. All forms of cleansing and detox. Scourge. Banker, tycoon, wealth, lottery, passive aggressive, judge, jury, and executioner, and vindication. Okay, that is the energy of the Scorpio moon. So we started out Friday with the moon in Scorpio at 5 degrees. Okay, 5 is surprises, gifts, it is confidence, it's success. We like number 5 days. Okay, for some of you guys, the 5 may not be a nice surprise. Okay, but for the most part, since it is Valentine's Day, it should be for the majority of you guys. Okay, so like I was saying, moon in Scorpio at 5 degrees. So this is executive decisions on changes, you know, from the top, or top, I want to say top quality, top priority. Number 1 on your change list. Things to change. Okay. For the most part, what do we got? The moon crossing the node. So that can be something. Oh, yeah. Personal in nature. Either someone's leaving, someone's coming in to help. There could be, you know, things about home and family taking on added importance, and possibly nurturing, qualities of mothering and nurturing. Okay, and this could be a time when you look to your support system, the people who help you out, your sounding board, your best friend, your cousin, whoever it is. You know, it could be your dad, but this is about mothering. But it could be the father, because this is about energy, not about people. I will specifically say a woman. Okay, so at this time, part of your group can be a woman, like I said, your best friend, but it could also be just somebody who cares for you the most. People who truly love and care for you will step up and to your aid. They'll come to your aid. Okay, now that one is usually a woman, but like I said, it doesn't have to be. Where am I? Also, too, there could be a child being born, an idea being born, or getting a new child, because these are events surrounding offspring. And sometimes there can be indications of various accidents and cases of drowning. Now, with the drowning, this can be like drowning in your own fluids, yeah. So it could be your bodily fluids. There's a sense of breathing and not being able to breathe. So it could be physically drowning in a body of water, or you could be, you know, avalanche. But Scorpio energy is, I want to say, deep water. The water runs deep. So this would be deep water or dark water. And what else? They could, somebody, besides the drowning, spiritually, they could be drowning, like, why would God do this to me? You know, if in fact you're, you know, Catholic or Christian or believe in God. Why? Drowning in questions, drowning in tears. You could be drowning in obligations, like you have so much to do, so many people you have to talk to, so many things you have to get done. And it could also be drowning in financial obligations, drowning in your bills. Okay, losing, what do I want to say? Losing the fight. Losing some kind of fight to breathe, okay? Whether it's breathing air or to get relaxed or get a break. And we just had that, and it's still effective, the Venus squaring the nodes. Where is Venus today? Let's see, where is Venus? Okay, it's still squaring the nodes. It hasn't moved that far away. Okay, so there's still, you know, some kind of affection and attachment and celebrations, but also it could be a time when somebody has to leave your life, and then, you know, followed up by the Scorpio moon, the end. Okay, but the thing is, it is sextile and trine, so basically, cool your jets, realize that everything has a purpose, recognize, okay, let's be clear about this. You are having an experience again. This is about reliving and improving upon the past, okay? Respect yourself, love yourself, nurture yourself the same way you would a child. And what will happen is your experience will be rewarding, and it will help you advance in life as well as your karma. And you're going to be encouraged by others, okay, including the universe. You'll probably see some signs. But yeah, this is a second chance to do things right, okay? And it could literally be about your attitude. What attitude? Yes, that attitude. Okay, and we have a grand water trine. Now, this is where the additional numbers come in. We have 12, 12, 17, and 5. Okay, 5, I already told you, that's about changes. Oh, it changes. Yeah, I didn't even say that. Actually, I lied. Gifts and surprises, success, and changes. We have 2 5s today. So nice, you know, and with the 11, that's like a portal open for a goal, because 11 is the 1 plus 1 breaks down to 2. So it could be partnership goals, you know, on Valentine's Day, or declaring your goals, or this is where the door opens so you can say something about how much you love somebody, how much they mean to you, okay? And gift giving, of course, right? Okay, so the 12, asking you to surrender. It's also resonant. When I looked at it, I saw the numbers. I saw Sagittarius, Scorpio, Gemini, Pisces, and then Aquarius. So some of you guys, this might be effective to those. Those are standing out to me. Okay, and then what I didn't go over was the rising sign and the midhaven. Okay, rising still in Scorpio at 15 degrees. So this is a boundary change or a surprise gift that you're giving. Pledging your, I want to say, you're my betrothed. Betrothed, because Scorpio is a deep passion. Okay. I love you every day. So you're aspiring to creating a legacy with somebody or something. Okay, changing the lines where you stood, where you may not have let them in before. Now you're letting them in. I hope. The midhaven is at Leo, so that is about letting someone in. It's healthy self-esteem. The midhaven has to do with work or your highest direction in what you're supposed to do in life. Leo is about fame, healthy self-esteem. It's gold. Okay, that's 16 degrees. So for some of you guys, you may be getting some gold. Somebody's getting a ring-a-ding-ding. Okay, at 16 degrees, it equals 7. So it's adoring, claiming somebody for your pride alliance. Leo's the lion, right? That's confident and clear in your judgment. So making those changes to incorporate somebody. Okay, the 12-12, give it up. It can be closure. It can be unconditional love. It can be endings. It's also about being spirituality and being spiritually conscious. Okay, looking at things in a different way, in a different light. Looking at people, places, things, and ideas and situations in a different way. Okay, so it looks like we are changing that situation. It appears to be serving. Yeah, this is a physical act from the heart. Next up we have a grand water trine with the moon in Scorpio, North Node in Cancer, and Mercury conjuncting Neptune. So a lot of you guys may be realizing what you have to do. Okay, you have spotted what has been wasting your life, or where you wasted the most of your life. I mean, it could be in pursuit of something that really didn't resonate with you, but you couldn't get rid of that I want. Recognizing what needs to go. And also this can indicate so it's like I need to give this up. North Node in Cancer, if I want to establish myself here, wherever here is, homework, in a partnership with an idea, as a title, And then Mercury conjuncting Neptune. That can be talking spiritual. It could be talking about your dreams. Or it can be seeing the writing on the wall, seeing the ghosts. I want to say seeing the ghosts of the past. And knowing that those ghosts that have been plaguing you aren't real. Because the Scorpio energy can be obsessive, right? Plague, like I said. It's plaguing you. It's weighing on your mind. Okay, so you know that you're needing to do it, but you may be sitting on it. Neptune can be sleepy. This can be, I'm done. I want to go home. I need to go to sleep. Right? So, because Neptune in Pisces especially is dreamy. It's fantasy. It can be surreal. It can be unreal. It can also be confusing and unclear. I want to say milky. So you could be like, oh, I'm going to milk this. I know I need to end this, but I'm going to milk this for an unextended amount of time.
Hi.
Some of you guys may be finding your spirituality with Mercury conjunct Neptune, okay? You could be suddenly interested in church or astrology or any kind of mysticism and spiritual subject. I want to say occult subjects. Mercury is kind of staticky, and Neptune can be kind of out of it. So, staticky and out of it. So that can be kind of not impulsive, but I want to say misguided. I've been so misguided. I need to be guided in the right direction. So this is about your spiritual sense. It can be impulsive though, because you know Mercury is already like staticky energy. It cannot keep still because it is travel and communication. Okay, so it's always wanting to keep moving. And then we have Neptune, which can be unclear, vague. This can be, I don't know where I'm going, but here we go, here I go. Spontaneous. Okay, that's the word I was looking for. Not impulsive, but spontaneous. I just heard high on life. So some of you guys, after something ends, you may want to take a little trip, maybe on a boat. Let's take a boat cruise. Let's go for a cruise on the water, right? Pisces is a sea, Neptune is a sea. Mercury and Pisces, traveling by boat, traveling by ship. Ooh, Mercury, oh, shipwreck. Okay, we do have that, those people on that ship too, because of that Wuhan virus. They've changed the name now to separate it from other viruses, so there's no mistake. Moon in Scorpio, 12 degrees. Possibly thinking you're going to die on that ship. Dark water. I still get the dark water. Dark spots on the dark water. Ooh, you know what I just saw? Here in Hawaii, sometimes when we spread ashes and we throw leis, and usually I don't like throwing the leis unless it's like biodegradable string, which you're probably not going to get with, you know, just picking up a lei from the store. But I'm seeing flower petals on the water, so this may be some kind of memorial for someone or spreading of ashes. I'm seeing, what kind of flower is that? The the petals are pink. They're pink petals. Yeah, it's kind of like I'm seeing the water as if I'm standing in the boat at the edge of the boat. And there's petals in the water. The boat, it seems to be moving a little bit slowly because there's not a lot of that, the wave lines in the back, you know, from the boat cut through the water. It's moving slow, so it's like a steady trail. Yeah, it's the spreading of somebody's ashes. To the sea, to the sea. Saying goodbye. Okay, but anyways, with the Grand Water Trine, basically it's about being able to tap into your spiritual and psychic realm, okay? Trusting your instincts and intuition above all else. All the positive energies that are in the moon, that are in Scorpio, that are in the North Node, that are in the Cancer, Mercury, and Neptune, okay? All the energy that is in that, you get all the energies combined, okay, in different ways. And what do I want to say? Maybe that's what that thing was the other day when I thought I had a shipwreck. There was a ship floating on the water and I could see like items on it, like belongings. I don't know. What a trippy, seeing things floating in the water. So yeah, it could be a funeral procession or the spreading of ashes or just, you know, throwing flowers in the water in memory of everybody or anybody who's passed, just to remember and share our deep love for those, for their lives, what they brought to our lives, what they brought to humankind, you know, whatever it is. Let's see. It's emotions, feeling, empathy, relatedness, maternity, nurturance, compassion, vulnerability, fertility, change, instability, the unconscious, the soul, the past, the sea, the non-rational, subjective and personal realms, great ease in the emotional arena of life, and an unusual depth of feeling and empathy. Okay, I want to say usually it's Chiron or planets at Chiron involvement or outer planet involvement, and retrograde planets helps to make it like an extra psychic Grand Water Trine. We have North Node and Mercury conjuncting Neptune. Now Mercury will be going retrograde, so those two things, and of course involving the moon, makes this a highly psychic Grand Water Trine. Taking the past, what's left over from the past, and using it to create a positive way in this lifetime. Okay, so yeah, drama and trauma. Overcoming the hurdles of drama and trauma is basically what it amounts to. Saying goodbye, or never saying goodbye. Because it goes both ways, yeah? And then I've already been over the Sagittarius moon. We move into Sagittarius tomorrow, so it could be executing an order, a legal order. You are to surrender your boundaries. So this is, you will do this. This is what you're going to do from the higher ups, possibly from the government, some kind of decision from somebody or something that has authority over you. Sagittarius can be about being adventurous and optimistic, or going too far or too much. Okay, that depends. It looks like here, ooh, Mercury sextiling Jupiter in Capricorn. I know what I have to do. And I think I said it earlier, this has to, knowing what Oh, that's with the grandmother trine. Yeah, knowing that something has to end or that you have to stop yourself from doing something. And then also, this is what you intend to replace it with. I can't do this anymore. I have to put my energy, I have to invest in working on something different. Mercury sextiling Jupiter. It's an active mind with a broad outlook and good judgment. Okay, under the Scorpio to Sagittarius moon, this is things looking up. I want to say high hopes. It could be, I would love to do this. I would love to have a lot of work. So it really has, it has this sense of abundance. Mercury and Pisces, okay? So that could be like endless communication without boundaries, okay? At Jupiter in Capricorn, that's the sugar daddy. That's the responsible. That's the taking care of your mind. It's also about being praised, because that's, I love you, I love this, I love it. Communicating unconditional love. And Jupiter Capricorn can be work also, yeah, because Capricorn is career and Jupiter is benefits, wisdom. So you could be receiving some praise. I love what you do. You should do more. So it can be like finding out, I want to say through word of mouth, how much of an influence you are, or receiving praise for your influence. Okay, so now to the channeled stuff. Okay, so I was getting a bunch of stuff this morning. Okay, I woke up this morning and the first thing I heard was like, I'm not sure whose voice it was, but it was a woman's voice. And for some reason I was thinking it was J-Lo. And it says, this one goes out to all the single ladies. I'm pretty sure she said that at one time or another, but I could actually hear like the announcement as if somebody was speaking into a microphone to a crowd. I didn't hear any crowd, but I heard that voice. And it is Valentine's Day. But yeah, that's the first thought I had in my head this morning was, this one goes out to all the single ladies, okay? And then I ended up looking up the video for Single Ladies by Beyonce, right? Put a ring on it. It is Valentine's Day, and I do really feel that somebody is going to be getting a ring today with all the transits. All the transits point to somebody's getting married. Okay, so let me read. God, how am I going to read this? All this stuff I done. Okay, so I was getting Marino. Okay, like Dan Marino. And it could very well be Dan Marino. Okay, that would be the second time I heard Dan. So the name Dan, Daniel, Danny, or the letters D-A-N. Okay, also, let me throw this in there. Merino and short. So out of Merino, now you guys have seen me, I get hooked. They give me a strange word, and I pick it apart. Like iridescent, right? That one day I got iridescent, and I broke it down, and I pulled several things from it, and I got iridescent. And, you know, that was around the time I was getting the black star. Okay, I told you guys about that. I should have known that it would have been Kobe, but, you know, out of all the people that could have fit, and not knowing, and, you know, without reviewing everybody's chart, it would be impossible to predict something unless they specifically told me it's him, he's going to die. Okay, but I'm not talking about Dan Marino dying, but it is a possibility. But Marino, the name Dan, Daniel, Danny, or the letters D-A-N inside of a word, in front of it, or behind it. It could also be damn, like damn it, damn you, and also to dam something up, as in Oh, a boundary. Yeah, so this could be related to a dam. Mary, no. Okay, so somebody named Mary, she may be told no, or maybe somebody's asking, marry me, and the answer is no. Okay, and then I was also getting Maryknoll, the school, for those of you who live in Hawaii, something about Maryknoll. Weird. Okay, so where I wrote this 808 and cross, and the symbol for cross. So I don't know if it's crosswalk, possibly somebody trying to cross in a crosswalk at Maryknoll, maybe Dan Marino crossing a crosswalk, I don't know. But with Maryknoll, I've got 808, which is the Hawaii area code, and cross, and the symbol for the cross, yeah? The crucifix. Also, Marine O. So this could be like, and what I was envisioning was the, God, what is that called again? The floater? the styrofoam, the ring, damn it, that you throw to people who are drowning. A life ring, whatever the hell it's called, Marine O. And I got the phrase, something's not right. Like something's odd, something doesn't make sense, or you got this weird feeling or weird energy, like something's amiss, or somebody's got a secret, or you're not being told something. Also, Maryknoll. So for some of you guys, you're getting your divorce papers, you're getting certified divorce. Okay, had to use the bathroom, and while I was in the bathroom, I was also getting deflect. Okay, deflecting. So Mercury and Pisces could be talking about ending something that's a waste, or ending something that's some kind of abuse or excess. Okay. You need to stop this ridiculous power struggle, I want to say. And the thing with Mercury and Pisces sextiling Jupiter and Capricorn, they don't like details. So it's basically just blurting it out with no clear idea or direction you want to go in order to end something. Yeah, or it could be, please don't do this anymore. Or please stop, cease and desist. Stop working. I'm done. I don't want to do a lot. Anyways, so back to where I was. Maryknoll, so yeah, null and void. So getting divorced, or canceling a contract or agreement or promise. Also lull, L-U-L-L. So it's like luring. It could be luring into a trap. The lull is like a break, a rest. And I want to say it's like the quiet before the storm, kind of like getting a little bit of rest, and then boom, all of a sudden you're so damn busy, it's like all the things you have to do is endless, the endless list, okay? And with lull, L-U-L-L, I also got L-O-L. So some of you guys are cracking up, you're getting some laughs, or the cracking up can be in reference to a car injury. Okay. Also, I was getting tutor, like schoolwork, getting a tutor to help you with your education. Also, two-door, as in a style of house. Two-door, like a vehicle with two doors, or a home with two doors, or opportunity, two doors. And a door, so an opportunity, or getting a door, or a doer. Mover and a shaker. Also, adore, adorn, wearing, wear and tear. Okay. Also, weirdly, I was getting combine, which is conjunct also. Combine, conjunct, union, unite, and Columbine. For some reason, I was getting Columbine. And then, really weirdly, it went from telling me the word Columbine, which is, the high school shooting, you guys should remember. And then the next thing was poo-poo, If you guys know that song, or you're from Hawaii, the thing is, I had to look up what that meant, and I'm pretty sure they were talking about pupu ino. I think it was shells. I don't speak I don't speak Hawaiian. I know a few choice words. But ino, I was very, very surprised. It was mostly ino that stuck with me, not necessarily poo. But it is PUPU. I did not look that up, but it's very relevant. The PU could be something stinky, right? So it could be like the smell of death. Okay, and that would be Pluto. Or it could be stinky, like stinks like shit, like Uranus and Taurus. Okay, and anyways, that's spelled PUPU, and that wasn't what stuck in my mind. What stuck in my mind was Ino. They're like Ino, and I'm like, okay, so the letters INO in any order. Okay, so it can be INO, ION, NOI, and on that note, the name Noi or ION. Those the three letters together as a pattern in words, either before, in the middle, or after, at the end. And see, so Ino, I kind of looked it up I just punched it into Google. So what it means: first meaning, wicked, immoral, sinful, unwholesome, unclean, bad, vicious, evil, unprincipled, hate, sin, and decomposition, which is, oh my god, it's Scorpio energy. Right? And then Inoloa, which is the phrase meaning very bad or wicked, horrible. And if you guys remember when I was talking about the moon in Scorpio, I did say horror story, or horrible. I might have said the horrible story. Also abominable. Ikaino means curse. Ho'ino or ho'oino means to insult, malign, persecute, abuse, dishonor, defame, speak evil. Ho'ino vale, needlessly defame, damn. And I did say damn earlier, yeah? Interesting. Ho'opau ho'oino ia. Sorry if I'm fucking it up, guys. I only speak English. It means dishonorably discharged, like from the armed services. Okay, and also, let's see. Spoiled, contaminated, bad smelling, of poor quality, ugly, spoiled object, pollution. Pau kaino, the foul period is over. And basically it's speaking about toilet training, right? They can use a bathroom now. Okay, and also third meaning, to injure, hurt, harm, or break. Okay, oka inu vai ona, he mea ia e ino aike kino. The drinking of intoxicants injures the body. Okay, ho'oino, to harm, injure, or damage. Now, the moon is in Scorpio, so it's talking about a purge, right? Interesting. It's also relevant. Okay, number 4, storm, stormy. Okay, guys, so we may have some storms on the way, or somewhere, around the world is getting slammed with storms. Dark water. Oka uhibai. I can't read this. Noka I can't tell if that's one word or two. Noka ai ike ika ino okavai. The mists are those that know of storm on the water. Those close by know what is going to happen. Interesting. Or it could be a commoner, the little people. Okay, and then let's see. I'm only reading these to you. Yeah, I had to actually take a screenshot so I can read it to you. Okay, and then the 6th one that I found is very, very much, intensely. Sometimes pejorative. What does that mean? I got no idea, no clue. You're gonna have to Google pejorative. Okay, so aloha ino, too bad, what a shame. Nui ino, very very many, or much. Holo inoke ka'a. The car races terrifically. That has nothing to do with it. How weird. Okay. Make make ino ao ikela mea. I want that thing very much. Okay, so you can see that all those phrases are directly relevant to the Scorpio moon. That's what I had been getting. So this is additional channels. Okay, that was really weird that they came out like that. Okay, and then Enoch. I don't know if it's referring to the book of Enoch or the wisdom of Enoch. It could also be epic. So we could be talking about a story. I'm hearing whirlwind, epic whirlwind. So this could be a love story. Or this could be the worst horror love story. Okay, and also I know. Okay, other words, intense, myriad, present, present, resent, and crescent. Recharge, rewire, amp. Fatter, like you're getting fatter. And flatter, like your stomach's getting flatter. And flattery, pumping somebody's ego. I want to pump you up. Okay, also I was getting the letters ISS, so we have kiss, right? And we have, when I looked at it, ISS. And the first things I thought was kiss, bliss, and Isis. Okay, so Isis. And Isis, as in kill. Or having to put ice on some kind of wound or bruise. It can also be, icy can be ignoring, shunned, left out, pushed out, purged. Yeah, shunned. Okay, deflated ego. And, oh, that's what it was. Okay. Let me go up here to where I was. Okay, I can't find it, but I'll get to it somewhere. It's on this list, okay? And hospice, hospitable. The numbers 4 and or 5. So it could be the numbers 4, the numbers 5. It could be 45. It could be 4 to 5, like 4 to 5 days, or it can be 4 plus 5, 9. Or it could even be 4 times 5 would be 20. Any of those calculations, because the Capricorn gives us the benefit of calculation. Okay. So what is that? Oh, so 4 to 5 days. So 4 to 5 days from today. Today's Friday. So Friday counts as 1, right? Unless you do it the other way, then you can count Saturday. But I'm counting today. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Okay, so Monday would be 4 days, and Tuesday would be 5 days. And I was getting Monday and Tuesday. Monday. I also got that song too. Okay, creating a monster, created a monster. Monster creation. And also, one day, ... like expressing your hopes or your dreams. And mangoes. Okay, the fruit mangoes. And also, go man! Go! And man, go. So that man go phrase can talk about somebody leaving a relationship or leaving somewhere. Gravel, grave, gave, grove, like an orange grove. Gavel, like pounding the gavel. Order in the court. Order in the court. That's relevant too. Okay, where are we? Yeah, I said mango grove, yeah. Gravel, grave, grovel. Okay, I did say that already. And expel, extract, taking out, saving, reserving, preserving, torment, mentor, influence, urge, urgent, urgency, urgent care. Prism, as in like the light shining through glass, yeah, with all the rainbow colors. And prison, go directly to jail, do not pass go, do not collect $200. Bye, Felicia. Also embossed. Okay, I don't have any examples of something that's embossed right now. It's basically like it's like a stamp, you know, it's a two-sided thing, and it doesn't punch a hole, it creates a design, a lifted design off the paper. So embossed, and also I'm boss, or I'm the boss. I think that's pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I can flip some cards out, guys, after 55 minutes. Yeah, I've been a little off the last couple of days, so I apologize for the reading being short. Yesterday, too bad. Too bad, so sad. Don't know what to tell you. I had to do it. Okay. So with all that in mind, let's get this stuff out of my way. Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. Okay. First card is message. Second card is message of concern. And then we have the false person reversed. Okay, so it kind of immediately, it's like, it's communication. Somebody says something, the other person is like, what? Or is not really understanding. He said what? And then here's the false person reverse. So there could be some clearing up. I'm not understanding what you mean. I don't understand what you say. Why would you say that? Why would you do that? And for some of you guys, why are you calling me? Why are you telling me this? Okay, because this could also be a confession. So this can be finally the truth, like possibly, you know, you get a message and you're concerned about it, so it could be somebody leaving, or false person. This can be the mean girl. This can be dangerous. This can be Mercury retrograde. Mistakes, accidents, purpose, secretive, no secret. Ask me no questions and I'll tell you no lies. So this looks like an honest conversation, possibly, or disclosure or confession of something. Let me clarify. Message, please. I've been watching you. Oh. Somebody's watching you. Somebody's paying attention to you. Or it could be detailed communication about or suggestion. I want to say suggestion about how to deal with something. Clarify message of concern, please. Split. So it could actually be a message from a friend asking how you're doing, somebody tell you this? Did they tell you the truth? I'm concerned about you after you were told that secret. Or it could be, can I tell you something? I have a secret, and they tell you. It's not all that great, but they tell you the truth. So it feels like a disclosure coming forth, revealing itself, coming to the surface, coming out, a secret coming out. Oh yeah, there's another secret there. Yep. My baby's got a secret. Okay, message. Okay. Eye on the details. 9 of Cups. This is an old wish coming true. So it could be giving somebody the lowdown, giving somebody the details of something that it was either private or it was secret, or you just kept quiet about it. It could be that you weren't quite sure. This could be stalking. I followed them. What was that show? Cheaters? Cheaters. Somebody got busted. Somebody got busted. In an act of passion. Prince of Cups would be, ooh. I want to say for someone here, this kind of looks like a threesome. Like you might have been spying on them and walked in on them and then ended up joining them, or you busted them. They apologize. Or you forgave somebody. Ooh, happy Valentine's Day. Somebody may have a sexually transmitted disease, possibly, or they had one in the past. Yeah, I said it earlier. Bye, Felicia. So this can be definitely catching somebody in the act. But it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. It's possible that this was not about sex, but you caught them something. There's some kind of detail or flaw that you may have caught. I want to say it's possible in a letter or a type of communication with Scorpio moving into Sagittarius. You could be writing a document. So this could be like proofreading. So this can be an apology letter. Please don't leave me. 5 of Pentacles is reversed. It could also be a cease and desist letter, something legal. Stop, an order to stop, whatever it is. Stop. Or you could be telling somebody in a message, you need to stop doing this. You need to end this. I'm done. You're done. This is done. We're over. Okay, but it's reversed. So this can be, I'm sorry that I acted that way. It could have been done in the heat of passion. This is planning. It's also Mars in Aries. So that's a lot of firepower, a lot of energy. I'm sorry I fired off that way at you. Because Prince of Cups, it's usually an offer, but it can be an apology, right? In this instance, I see an apology for past wrong. So yeah, a purge, a confession. And it could be, you know, I hope you never leave me, or please don't leave me, or please stop, whatever this is. Okay, not being left out, still being included. So this could be letting someone in, finally. Message of concern. Like I said, this is not a great card. This is worry and concern. This is like people checking up on you, or like, hey, how's it going? It kind of feels like either somebody's planting seeds or they're fishing. Possibly fishing for compliments. How you doing, Queen of Cups? This could be from a friend, somebody that you love, somebody you've got a bond with, somebody you can talk to. Can be your mother, can be your sister, can be your cousin, can be your auntie. Actually, it can be a male or a female. Doesn't matter. It's somebody who actually cares. So this is like a genuine message of, hey, how's it going? Okay, so the first thing that entered my mind when I said this is somebody who cares, you know, your sounding board, somebody you can communicate, and then I heard, I'm fine. Okay, you know what fine means, right? Fucked up, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. And then I looked at these cards and I'm like, oh yeah, fucked up, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. All these cards are a strange mix of it. So there's issues. You're dealing with some issues, okay? Chariot, Six of Cups, Emperor, and the Lovers. Some of it can be that somebody's not changing their habits, or it could be if somebody's checking up on you, that signifies there's definitely something happening with you. For some of you guys, there could be an issue with your mother. Plane. Airplane. I want to say, when's the last time you talked to your mother? When's the last time you went and visited home? The Chariot is Cancerian energy. It's determination, willpower, but if you know anything about Cancer, they're definitely, they're imaginative, they're creative, but they don't want, they have this tendency to, they don't want to be vulnerable, okay? Representative of Cancer is the crab, right? A hard shell coating. So for some of you guys, this can be, oh, you left your jacket. You left your jacket at my house. You want it back? The next time, I'll hold on to it the next time you come. So yeah, you could have, you know, forgotten something at somebody's house and they're calling to let you know that they'll hold on to it, or they'll give it back the next time you stop by. So it's kind of like they could control the situation, or they control the schedule, or I'll be home at a later time. Did you get that back? Let's see, home. When are you gonna come home? I miss you. I miss you too. I haven't seen you for a while. I've been really busy running my empire. But one of these days, I'm going to have to take a trip. Okay, so this can be communication with people from the past, or getting something back from the past, or determined to not let things from the past control you on a day-to-day basis. So there is a habit. There's a particular pattern. I just heard in rare form. Get here if you can. There are hills and mountains between us. always something to if I had my way, surely you would be closer. I need you closer. You can reach me by railway. I don't even remember all the words. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. So for some of you guys, there's a sense of urgency. Somebody could be on their deathbed, and it could be something rare. I'm hearing danger, danger. So this could be... This could be an operation. Or somebody needing an operation to get something under control. I'm hearing a 6-month pattern. Let me look up something, guys. Oh, where's my moon? Where's my moon tracking? Oh, here it is. I was going to trip out for a second. Hold on, I want to look up something. These are catching my eye. The Cancer is back, and it's more aggressive than ever. Speeding. Science. Science. Fuses and wiring. Fuses and wiring. So fuses, Chariot is Cancer. That's the heart, the stomach, the breast. Science, electrons, photons, laser beams, or I want to say bite, sting. No. Something, I really wanted to, entity that attacks like a virus, wet, rain, flood, drown, stopping the insanity. How's therapy going? Somebody's facing impending death, and they're literally in rare form. Like, how are they doing? Well, she's her kind, loving self. False person being reversed. There's no communication. This is real. No lies. Okay. Hangman is about a change in perspective. So this could be somebody who is drowning in tears about a soulmate. Okay. A soulmate who was controlling. It could be somebody could be, you know, feeling like a victim, or they could have been victimized. This could be an old car, an old jacket, an old blanket. Oh, an old blanket. Look what I found today. My daughter had put away some clothes in a box, and she was donating it. I never looked in. I told her to go through it, find everything you want, and take it out, extract it, pull it out. Okay, and she did. So I gave the box to somebody who's dropping it off at, you know, at a donation place. And she opened it up, and I looked, and I saw that blanket, and I'm like, oh my God, this old blanket. Okay, I need to grab that. Okay, so it's getting something back that you had before. Like I said, for me, it was a blanket. For some of you guys, it could be Restoring some paint that is peeled or cracked or worn with age. Repairing a relationship with someone from the past that you have a bond with, that you had a hard time dealing with. Or you could be thinking about someone, okay? Because Six of Cups, it's soulmate energy, but it's also Sun in Scorpio. We are Moon in Scorpio right now. Okay, so this is a... Shit, I forgot where I was going with that. Soulmate energy. What was I saying? Attention to the dark. Attention to the dark. Attention to vindictiveness. Hold on, I want to check something. Okay, where were we? The Chariot. I want to check. Okay. Six of Clubs. Check my moon things here because there's something they're putting me onto, something else. Hold on. Jesus, or rewiring. Some of you guys may have ran away from home in the past, possibly when you were a teenager. There were issues in the home. The mother could have been dominating, vindictive, or the parental figure, excuse me. Let's see. They could have, yeah, they could have been dominant. Ooh, this might be an incoming message about your mother. Possibly having cancer or spots have been found. I want to say in your head also. So some of you guys have one or the other or both issues. Impending legislation. Impending legislation. What is that? A signing a bill into law? Signing a bill into law. Or it's Bill Clinton? Wait a minute. Okay. So the other day I was getting Clinton. I'm getting Bill right now. A bill. I don't have the card for a bill, but the Lovers, the Gemini energy. That's why I was checking something, because there were two things. It wasn't linking up. Gemini, I got forms in, as in a foundation, or informer. So structure, schedule, static, gossip, science. Gemini, that's a form. We're in the signing something into law. So this is information, controlling information. Controlling information. Controlling information. This could represent the USA. This could be some kind of bill coming back up for a final signing to be made into law. So it's some kind of proposition. Proposition. Proposition 9. I don't know why I'm getting proposition number 9 and love potion number 9. Now 9, if you remember, I said the numbers 4 and 5. So this can be within 45 days, or in the next 4 to 5 days, or 4 plus 5, so 9 days. I mean, it could be any of those. I just noticed that we have 2 sixes. Okay. Memory. In the past. To all the girls I've loved before. The Lovers is about, it can be about victim mentality. So for some of you guys, somebody acted like an asshole. Literally, they lost their fucking mind. They like attacked you like a virus. They were literally insane. Okay, and that shit needed to end. Okay, they were literally acting insane. They put you through the ringer. They were controlling. They wanted to run you. They were aggressive and angry. And there was a lot of static. Buses and trains. Rail. The railing. Railing. Fly. So this can be taking a trip somewhere, getting in an airplane and flying somewhere. To handle some kind of situation. It can literally be for a death. It can be you're getting called. I want to say it's possible you're you have to take care of the funeral arrangements, or if somebody is sickly, possibly putting them in hospice, controlling the situation, filling out the forms. You're the authorized representative, or what is that called? Your designated trustee. Okay. So Hangman is stuck, a rut. It's also suspended animation, having to stay in one place until you reflect and take a look, take another look. Look again. What do you really see? Or it's actually seeing the truth, seeing the reality, seeing through the lies. Or for some of you guys, this can be about ending an addiction. Or the truth about your addiction or your misperceptions, the truth about your spirituality, the truth about clearing up the truth. Finally learning the truth in order to move forward. For some, it's gone beyond. The cold, hard truth. This is the end. And I hear like Janet Jackson, that's the end. My goodness. So much cards with pointing to Cancer. We still have the Cancer, Capricorn energy, eclipse energy effective. Okay, Hangman. I don't want to do this anymore. It's a lot of work. Prince of Swords and the Sun. I'm tired of being stuck. I need to move forward. I need to be more serious. I need to be more responsible. And I want to say, like I said, cold. Prince of Swords. Usually I see this as bitching. Okay, so for some people it can be. Okay, it can be bitchiness. It can be, I want to say, I'm hearing pinprick. Okay, so somebody's a prick. They are pinning, they're blaming somebody or pointing fingers at, and see the curved sword. The sword's actually pointing back at them. So it reflects back on them, actually. Or maybe they're grumbling, you blank too much. Okay, it's bad for me. Maybe if they're bitching, it's you, when actually it means I. Okay, the sun always puts the light on things that are in the dark. Okay, Moon in Scorpio. The dark things are coming out. The light is shining on it. Okay, the sun is in Aquarius now, so it's hopes and wishes and dreams. So this could be, I'm addicted or I'm stuck. The cold hard facts is, I can't do this anymore. I need to grow. I need to flourish. I need to put more time and energy into my dreams, into my friends, into whatever it is I do for a living, whatever group I belong to, right? Because Aquarius is groups and society, right? So social life. I need to stop wasting time. I need to get off my ass. I've been confused and literally not conscious. I want to say unconscious. So for some of you who somebody has an impending death, it's possible that they're unconscious right now. For others who realize that you need to stop doing something, you need to stop abusing, you need to stop overusing, you need to stop wasting. Because when you're wasting, when you're using, you're wasting away and using. Excuse me, I was going to say using yourself up. Okay, so some of you guys can be like, oh my God, I look all dried up. Some of you guys can actually be dehydrated or crispy. I encourage you to drink more water. That could be the Mercury and Pisces too, right? I need to get some water. Or I need to get on the water. So this could be communicating ideals. It can also be a lawyer or a policeman or military. So somebody joined the military. They got up and they decided they're going to join the military, possibly see the world, or they've decided they want to enter the academy, and I'm hearing Charlie's Angels, right? The police academy, or law school. Possible they've made the decision. Oh, business school. So some kind of business school too, possibly. So they're deciding to be a student in order to be their own master, or in order to put energy and time into what they love doing. They're creating their learning talents, because this is talents too. Oh, Okay, I'm going to come back to that in a second. Talents too. So research, tools. I don't know why I'm getting excessive force. So this can be excessive force. Police brutality? Police brutality. That may make the news today. Something about, a bill signed into law or something coming back, bringing back a bill. And then also here, reflection on military, reflection on the police. Bullets. It can be police brutality, or it can be yeah. Hold on, let me look at these other cards first, because I'm not really seeing. Fired. Somebody might be fired for doing something. Closing arguments. Okay. Closing arguments, or closing the argument, ending the argument. Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and Ten of Cups. Successful. Successful in your closing argument, or successful in an argument to close something out. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. Thank you for holding on for a second. Okay. So, yeah, this definitely looks like closing arguments. Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and Ten of Cups. Change. Obligations. Oh, I never even noticed that. Yeah, it's Jupiter in Capricorn. Jupiter is in Capricorn. Okay, so beneficial, serious business, energetic obligations, devoted. Devoted. Deliberation. And I want to say we're confused. This could be a successful deliberation, but on the other hand, with the Ten of Cups, it could be unclear how long it will take for deliberation. And I want to say, Scorpio energy is judge, jury, and executioner. So it could literally be 4 to 5 days. Funny how that keeps coming up, huh? All right, what do we got over here? I believe this is relevant to this situation with, the mother, possibly something going wrong, getting a jacket back, or somebody going into hospice for long-term care. Or not hospice for long-term care, excuse me. Hospice for short-term care. That's right, because I got the word short yesterday. I think I did say that at the very beginning. Four of Hearts, Nine of Swords, Princess of Wands, and Judgment. Death, yeah. Four of Wands, it's usually not, it's reconsidering what you want in love relationships. It's also about not being happy. You're not happy. Nine of Swords, Mars and Gemini. It's traveling. It's spreading. A nightmare situation. Some of you guys could be having dreams about when you were younger. Doesn't matter how young. You could have been a teenager, okay? But when you lived at home, or, just your younger years while you were being raised before you raised yourself. Nine of Swords, Mars in Gemini. aggressive static. So this can be like protesting too. Somebody protesting or somebody firing back. Princess of Wands, impulsive. That's my Moon in Sagittarius card. Getting something certified. It could be a certified judgment. Judgment is Pluto. Okay, so this can be some kind of paperwork or a stamp or a seal of approval, processed, received. Attorney at will. De facto, what, I don't know what de facto means. It could be of facts. Of the facts, I don't know. Princess of Swords, judgment. Okay, nightmare. You're going to, oh, yeah, having to enter somebody into hospice because it's terminal. It's certain that they're going to die. It's been certified that something is incurable or it's beyond, it's progressed and gone beyond the point of reconciliation. It's gone past the point and you know that there's a reckoning coming. Okay. I cannot see. I wish I could blow this up like that, but this looks like, I don't know what the hell it is. Maybe later on I'll take a picture of it, but initially with my blind ass eyes, this kind of looks like a giant mosquito, a blood sucker. Okay, so somebody could be bleeding out. They keep doing tests. They kept doing tests, or they underwent a number of tests, or they've been under observation. This could very well be the about the coronavirus, or it could be, what was that one where the mosquito bit you? Damn it! I want to say the Zanga virus, but it's not that. It was something similar to that. Zika. What was the other one? The two that were transmitted by mosquitoes. This could also be that somebody actually passed away already and you're coming in to tidy things up, make the executor decision. So this could be being deemed executor or applying for executor. I was getting will earlier, yeah. Could be that in the will you're the executor. That's why when you find something out, you're like, what? I'm the executor of this person's will? Get here if you can, like I was saying. Okay. So what I'd gotten, and when I didn't say it out loud, but I asked, what is the final outcome? Okay. And we got toil and labor, and we've got 9 of Wands and 4 of Pentacles clarifying it. So toil and labor is about the thankless work. You have to do it. It's also possible that you could be on automatic and just going through the emotions. Okay. You could be crying because we are in the Scorpio moon to Sagittarius. So you could be crying quite a bit right now, but still doing what you got to do on a day-to-day basis. The animals are also trying to love you up. The cat's looking at you, the dog's looking at you. They understand how heartbroken you are, and they can feel that you are suffering emotionally. So they may be, you know, trying to get extra love, but really they're just loving you up. Not that, you know. So be nice to them. Be nice to them. Okay? Don't tell them go lie down or whatever. Be nice to them because they're trying to say, Mommy, you're hurting. I love you. It's okay. Yeah? So yeah, this can be your dog or your cat. Your dog or your cat. Okay, I'm going to pause you for a second. I'm going to come back with a different view because my battery is going. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Completely different point of view. Okay, so here we go. 11. So, because you're now the executor or the executor, you must communicate and deal with their legacy or their, you know, the inheritance part of it. So you may be having to make phone calls because 38 is like, you know, communication about legacy. It can also be the way that you're coping with things. Excuse me. You may be shoulda, woulda, coulding yourself. You may feel like I may be crazy. Maybe I've taken on too much. I want to get one final. We will pull from here because I love this deck. It's been a while. What do we got? Two of Swords. You've got decisions to make. You have to make a decision. But the one thing you need to do is stay grounded. Two of Swords is about staying grounded. Body, mind, and soul. Keeping it together as you put all your time and attention to taking care of business and what do I want to say, tying up the loose ends, but it's more or less like dealing with the red tape. The red tape. You get one card of affirmation. That's the one. Aho, breath, to breathe. Okay, it's a number 28. Take a break if you have to, okay? Number 28 means that you might feel a little bit more empowered. You might actually get a lucky break, or you might get a period of rest, okay? After something obsessively or compulsively ate at you. 28 breath, and 28 also equals 10, so completing something and moving forward with growth because you're finally feeling empowered that something ended. Okay, so my intention is to breathe deeply, to clear tension, to nourish my body, and to allow myself to channel all of my soul's energy into my life. Breath is life. Breath is spirit. Breath doesn't lie. A deep breath nourishes, relaxes, provides clarity, oxygen, and strength. A shallow breath reflects fear, weakness, and tension. Bringing consciousness to your breath affirms your commitment to life and to your value as a human being. Bringing consciousness to your breath connects your soul's energy with your body and all of your life's endeavors. So maybe that is exactly what this is about. You need to work on deep breathing techniques to calm yourself down. Okay, when you feel yourself getting frustrated and excited, when daily tasks become too much, you don't need to criticize yourself, okay? I was going to say something else. By bringing consciousness to your breath. Okay, so by bringing the consciousness to your breath, This is right here. Dang it. Oh. Bringing consciousness to your breath affirms your commitment, which is this, to life and to your value as a human being. Totally. These two cards, they say it all. Okay. So try your best to stay calm. You will get a break, even if you take a few minutes out for yourself. You know, if you got to lock yourself in the bathroom and cry, to get a few minutes, cry. If you feel like you're going to break into somebody, remove yourself from the situation and take a walk. Take a walk outside. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, take a walk outside and get a little bit of physical exercise. And I want to say fresh air and be around greenery. Sensitivity. Archangel Haniel, you're extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. Yep. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. I love you. I'll see you guys on Monday.